can't give you an exact answer, but I can tell you that I've seen a lot of the future of what metal holds as far as like the younger bands are concerned. And we in Slipknot and Stone Sour have always tried to carry that on, and I'm very encouraged by it. It's gonna be fucking amazing to see that shit happen. So, anybody, you ma'am. How do I balance everything in my life? I don't know. I'll tell you right now, I don't sleep a lot. I maybe take like 5-minute fucking old man naps. The best thing I can get is a car ride. Fuck you, don't trick me. The best thing is a long car ride, because then I'll just fucking... What? No, I absolutely think you should pick up your mother. Seriously though, the thing for me is you have to prioritize everything. Not just what you're doing, but the time that you take to focus on it. Like for me, when I bounce back and forth between Stone Sour and Slipknot, when Slipknot is working and on tour, I really don't do a lot of Stone Sour stuff. I'll demo stuff, but it's very far removed. And usually I do it on time off. When it's Slipknot time, that's my priority. And then when it's the exact opposite with Stone Sour. When Stone Sour's on the road and recording albums and shit, I'll demo stuff here and there with Slipknot. But my priority is there. You have to focus. Because if you pull yourself in 20 different directions, all of those directions are going to come back to the same thing, mediocrity. So if you focus on one thing and you give it every drop of energy, every drop of creativity, every drop of heart, you're going to create something fucking amazing. And you do that with each thing that you're doing, whether it's music, whether it's writing books, whether it's getting up here and fucking going for the enjoyment of a crowd. You do that with everything you've got. You don't worry about everything else that's, might be fucking, kind of coming down the pike as far as like the schedule goes. And that's why I turn down a lot of stuff that I can do. You guys think I do a lot now? You should see the list of shit that I've turned down in the past. I mean, it's a fucking long list because I know that I wouldn't be able to put everything I've got into it. And I'm not going to do something and give it to you that I can't back 150 fucking %.
Hey, Corey.
Yeah.
Oh, first her.
First you? What is it, a two-parter? Are you gonna tag yourselves in? Oh boy, this is gonna get fucking weird in the front row. Alright, what do you got here?
What is your favorite band and who do you listen to every day?
What is my favorite band and who do I listen to every day?
Because we listen to you.
Well, I hope you guys listen to me. I mean, fuck, I'm loud enough. My favorite band changes because I have favorite artists, I have favorite music, I have favorite genres, and I'm not just a fan of one genre. I listen to everything. What do I listen to every day though? This will fuck you up. I listen to Frank Zappa pretty much every day. I fucking love Frank Zappa. And I got into him when I was a kid because he had songs like Titties and Beer. But then, as I got older, I really fucking appreciated the intricate, amazing music that man created. You want to talk about leaving a legacy behind? Frank Zappa is absolutely unfucking matched as far as like modern music is concerned. So I pretty much celebrate everything that he does, and I still love Titties and Beer. So there you go. Back here, you with the glasses.
You fucking skipped me. Yeah. No, I'm just...
All I heard was disco baby poopy fart. Sorry. One more time? I did. Really? We're gonna get okay.
Yes.
If I could get a ute, which one? A black one. For those of you that don't know, there's a car in Australia called a ute.
Yeah.
You know it. You can Google it, please. You go ahead and please. You seem to be Googling everything during the show. I'm not saying that I've noticed. A ute, let me describe this to you, and there's a reason I'm fucking kind of fascinated by this thing. It looks like a snub-nosed El Camino that fucked an S10 pickup with a Corvette engine. They're fucking fast as shit. And I'd never fucking seen one outside of Australia, so the first time we went there, I was like, what are these fucking cool, stupid-ass cars, man? And they were like, it's a ute. And I'm like, it's a what? It's a ute. It's a what? It's a ute. It's a ute. No, it's a ute. It's a ute. It's a ute. What are you fucking saying to me? So it's kind of like a style of a car, and several of the car companies make them. I would just like one for free. That would be the one I would want. Hold on, I gotta go back to this guy because he started bitching as soon as I pointed. He's like, I think I'm not listening. Go ahead.
I was gonna go a little deeper on that.
Right, okay.
Like how you guys had posted with Clown, with Sean, about the future of Slipknot and if you're actually going to do, with new members coming along.
The future of Slipknot? The future of Slipknot. If we're going to keep going on. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You're fucking right, we're going to keep going on. I will give you a little glimpse of the future of Slipknot right now. First of all, more than likely, we will continue to work with the two new people who we made .5 the Great Shot. Who I'm sure you've read is Jay and Alex. We are going to tour until June of next year. We are going to, next year. We're going to go around the world again.
Again?
And then we're definitely going to come back to the States and try to hit some of the other places that we needed to hit. So that will more than likely wrap up the tour cycle. I will then go and do Stone Sour. Clown, thank you. Thank you both of our Stone Sour fans. We will, did you?
I did!
Oh, let me finish! Clown has got a couple of movies that he wants to direct.
Movies?
Yeah. And let me tell you something. They just put together an initial cut of his first movie, Officer Down, and I guess it is blowing people away. So I'm so fucking proud of him. Everybody else is going to kind of do their thing in Slipknot. I'm going to do Stone Sour, and then we will reconvene. And I know a couple of the guys, we've been talking about a double concept album, which I don't know if we could. Hey, no, you don't have to work with these crazy bastards. But it's an interesting idea. So they told me to start thinking of an idea for a story. So we'll see what happens. So that's what the future is. Who we got? Oh boy, you look like your hugs hurt, man.
My question is, will there ever be a full-length video of your roast?
Will there ever be a full-length video of my roast? For those of you who don't know, I was roasted at Rock on the Range a couple of years ago. I don't know. They didn't even want to broadcast it, man. Like it was fucking. It's like we'll do the audio, but we're just. Afford the videos. I was like, dicks. But I think somebody recorded it because you have to see Sebastian Bach throw a whole cup of coffee at Tom Jameson. It was the fucking crazy. Okay, let me tell you a little story about my roast. All right? I love Sebastian Bach. He's one of my good friends. However, he has absolutely no fucking sense of humor at all. And I don't think he really understood what a roast was. He's just like, why are you fucking calling me that, dude? It's the worst Sebastian Bach. First of all, I'm like half half his size. And the motherfucker's 10 feet tall. And then he puts boots on. I'm like, you dick. Come on, Corey, we gotta fuck. So anyway, he's the roast master at my roast. He's like, you know, he starts out strong. He's kind of laughing and shit. And then everyone starts to just rip him to fucking pieces. Which is kind of rad because I kind of knew it was gonna happen. So I was like, they're deflecting it all off of me on Sebastian. And they just fucking, at one point, and I'm not sorry, I'm gonna say it. At one point they referred to him as Farrah Fawcett's corpse. Brutal. Brutal, right? I laughed my fucking balls off. I was looking in the couch cushions. Where the fuck are my balls? Don Jameson walks up to the fucking podium and just proceeds to fucking unleash on my poor friend, Sebastian Black. Sebastian, when people are at the podium, has to go and basically is a place setter, right? So he's holding the fucking seats, right? And all of a sudden, all I hear is, what the fuck is that, man? And over my head comes a venti fucking giant Americano rip, and I mean fucking rips him. First of all, he's got a dead aim. Because he was fucking clear back there, dude. And Don, without missing a beat, he's like, I told you I didn't want Starbucks, Sebastian. Sebastian hasn't really talked to me after that. It was brutal. All right, so maybe, I don't know. Maybe they found the tapes by now. Who fucking knows? Maybe there's a bootleg on YouTube. You, sir, with that fucking fantastic mustache. Can we get some light on that mustache? Dude, that is a formidable boner broom, dude. That is a dick duster for the ages. No, please, I can't wait to hear what comes out of that mouth. Go ahead. Two things? You greedy fuck! I complimented your mustache, not your question. All right, go ahead.
Next book?
Next book? Oh, do I have an idea for next book? I'm flirting with a couple of ideas. One of which, this is gonna be painful. One of which is just how fucking batshit crazy this country is. Not in a political way. Not in any way like that. I mean just the shit under the crust, you know? Like everything underneath the Ford commercial that we all talk about, you know? Like all that shit. And I'm thinking I want to call it America 51. Kind of like Area 51. That's the idea I've got right now. What's your second question?
Fuck is my cake? Will you take my cake?
Will I take your cake? Say that this thing can fit around my neck, which I can't say about most of my shirts. You're welcome. Shave that fucking thing, it's creepy. We got time for maybe two more. You. Yes, you. Eating the paste. Yes, you. Did I watch Fear Clinic and what did I think of it? For those of you who don't know, coming back, bringing it full circle to the mustache thing, I I was in a movie called Fear Clinic, and I played a character named Bauer, who was described as, and this is in the script, rapey.
You did a good job.
So, being a rapey-looking guy, I grew a fucking brutal mustache. That, no, you can fucking trust me. My wife wouldn't talk to me the entire time I was filming that fucking movie. Because my fucking facial hair is brutal. I'm fairly certain it's the same tensile strength as the shit you use to get dried eggs out of the bottom of pans. And I'm fucking German-Irish, so it's angry too. My facial hair grows straight out of my face, and then it reaches a certain weight, and it goes like that, like a mullet, just fucking like a mullet for my nose, basically. I showed up on set. I hadn't told anybody I'd done it, right? I showed up on set, and the fucking director took one look at me and was just like, ooh. Yeah. So fucking creepy. And then, all of my co-stars, right, didn't recognize me. So now, imagine sitting, waiting for this scene to happen, and you're waiting for Corey Taylor to show up, but here's this fucking guy with the worst redheaded fucking mustache you've ever seen, and he's just mean-mugging everybody, just like... The fucking director goes, action, I jump up, and they're like, you're Corey Taylor? And I'm like, yes, I am. There was one scene in particular that I'm very proud of, and it didn't really make it into the original release, but I think they're doing a director's cut. And my whole goal was to creep the fuck out of Fiona Dourif. That one scene, and I don't know if you've seen the movie, it's the one where I kind of swing it and I'm like, girlfriend trouble? Thank you. I can't believe I wasn't fucking nominated for an Oscar. Now imagine this crazy mustache sticking in your face, and I just kept going. So brutal. And she just kept going. Between takes, she's like, are you gonna stop doing that? I'm very proud of that. However, my best thing was getting to work with Robert Englund, man. It was fucking... That man will talk your fucking ear off about the best shit you've ever fucking heard in your life. Like partying with Guns N' Roses in the 80s. I'm like, wait a minute, Freddie Krueger partied with Guns N' Roses? One of the coolest dudes and a very underrated actor. Very underrated. He essentially played 3 different characters in this movie. So, my last day of shooting, I had wrapped, everybody high-fived me, get the fuck out of here. I took my shit off, I'm walking out, I've got my backpack on, and I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but he plays this monster in it as well called Mr. Black. Now, I walk by this room and I hear, Corey! I'm like, oh, I know that voice. I turn around, Robert Englund is in the full fucking Mr. Black creature costume, naked from the waist up. He's got fucking black contact lenses in. He has this crazy rubber shit fucking pouring out of his head. He has the weirdest looking dress pants I've ever seen in my life. No shoes on, and he's drinking champagne. And he is just fucking laying in a chair. Robert fucking Englund. Coolest fucking moment of my life. And I'm like, yes sir. He's like, Robert. And I'm like, no. I'm not doing that. He goes, I just wanted you to know something. He's like, I understand this was your first acting gig. And I was like, yeah. He's like, I've been watching you, been watching some of the dailies. I watched your whole freak out scene in the basement. And I think you did an incredible job. Now, outwardly, I said, thanks, man. That was really, really cool. In my head, I'm... up my 2 questions, but I tell you what, I'm gonna take a piss, I'm gonna come back out, and we are all gonna sing the